Hi Mountain Wargamers, this is Brandon with Mountain Wargaming.
I'm JP.
And we're here with a battle report we promised you like 7,000 years ago. Today, what are we playing?
I am playing Alpha Legion and Iron Warriors list. I made it around the time when the Bolter Discipline came out, so it's changed a little bit, but I got everything painted, so I'm going to roll with it.
And I'm playing the Space Wolves Dark Angels list that I talked about earlier. I've got 3 colors on everything. I didn't completely finish painting everything, but it's enough to get it on the table. We're playing what game today?
We're going to be doing one of the new Chapter Approved missions from Chapter Approved 2018. We're going to be doing the Beachhead mission with Hammer and Animal deployment. So was really looking forward to trying out another one of the new missions like we did on the last battle report.
The cool thing about Beachhead, it's got 3 objectives. There's one in the center of the board. Your opponent puts one in their deployment zone, you put one in yours, and at the end of each turn, starting on the second turn, you score a victory point for each objective you control. The one in your deployment zone is 1 point, the one in the middle is 2, and the one in your opponent's deployment zone is worth 3. The secondary objectives, we're doing kind of a mix-up between the regular rules and kind of an ITC-ish thing. Instead of just doing first blood, we're doing first strike, last strike, so that way each player has the opportunity to score the same amount of points. And we're also doing Slay the Warlord and Line Breaker. So I don't know how many points that will be total if you score every single turn, but yeah, it's quite a lot of points available, so it should be a good match.
Yeah, it should be a fun game. So we're both stoked about the new Chaos. It's great. We're loving the models, loving all the rules, new rules, everything. I'm working on a Soul Force pack. Can't wait to get that painted up, get it on the table for a battle report, you know, get all those demon engines going, roaring everywhere. So really looking forward to that.
And I'm wanting to put some Demon Kin on the battlefield. I know back in 7th edition there was like the Khorne Demon Kin, and I really love that army, how they mix demons and Chaos Space Marines. So I'm running with the Vigilus Blazed detachment, and I'm doing the Demon Kin Ritualists. So I've got a cool detachment of Space Marines, but I'm also running some Demons detachments, and since they all share the same deity keywords, they all intermingle, and it feels like I'm playing a Demon Kin book again, so it'll be kind of like a Slanesh Demon Kin army.
That's mean.
We'll try to get that on the table and a battle report as soon as possible. Maybe do some tutorials or like some videos, show you guys what we're doing, how we're working on things. Also, Tony from our channel that played Necrons a battle report or 2 ago with his big Seraptech super heavy construct, he has set down the Necron Staff of Life, and he's picked up the Custodes gas tank to fill up the jet bikes because he's been playing Custodes, and he did really well at the last tournament, and we're hoping to get him back on the channel too, and also some new players that we met.
Yeah, so if we can get, you know, just more variety, you know, like I said, we just paint an army, or even if like, you know, just 3 colors, you know, just getting there, we just really want to get more variety of armies that people can see and play against. Just if you're interested, let us know. We'll get you on. We'll play. You know, it's always a fun time when we play. So just let us know. We can get you on.
Yeah, and one last time before we get into the battle report, we want to say congratulations to Lisa Painter. She won the drawing giveaway from our last, was it a battle report or the tournament report?
Tournament report, yep.
So she won the Space Marine Tactical Squad.
Yes. So congratulations again.
Congratulations.
Hope you're enjoying it.
And before we get to the battle report, we'd like to thank Dance with the Dead for letting us use their cool music, Dave for helping us with our software and our consulting as a creative consultant, the Evolving Eye for our cool logo, and Rhonda for the equipment.
Thanks.
Let's roll some dice. Alright guys, this is our table setup. Like I said, we're doing the, what's it called, Beachhead, and I won the roll for deployment, so I chose Hammer and Anvil, and I chose this deployment zone over here, so JP will be over there. And we're going to go ahead and select our Warlord traits and Psyker powers and show you our armies.
So first off, I've got an Iron Warriors battalion. You know, just got a kind of a basic Chaos Lord. He's got Mark of Corn, so I can make him fight twice if I need to. He's got a chain axe, trying to keep him cheap, and a chain sword. I've got a Demon Prince with wings, Mark of Corn, and he's also got a Warp Bolter. Just 3 basic Chaos Space Marines squads. Not really any upgrades. They're just Marcus Lanesh. You know, just keeping them cheap. Then I have an Alpha Legion Spearhead. It's got a Chaos Lord. He's got a Combi Bolter, Power Sword. He's going to have the I Am Alfarius Warlord trait. Then I've got 2 Hell Brutes, Marcus Lanesh Missile Launcher, Twin Las Cannon. I also have a Forge Fiend with the 2 Hades auto cannons, an Ectoplasma cannon, 3 squads of Havocs that are all loaded out the same. Now I wish they had chain cannons, but they don't. So right now they're just heavy bolters. 3 heavy bolters and a missile launcher in each. So you know, it opens me up to a lot of the stratagems like flak missiles. And each aspiring champion has a storm bolter. And then finally I have an Alpha Legion Vanguard. It has another Demon Prince with a Mark of Corn and a Talisman of Burning Blood. Then 3 Chosen Squads. Now one of the Chosen Squads, I've got 4 Plasma Guns, and the champion has a Storm Bolter. And then the other 2 are just 4 Combi Bolters is what I should say. Combi Bolters, not Storm Bolters, sorry. And the other 2 Chosen Squads have 5 Combi Bolters each. And also in the Vanguard I have 3 Chaos Rhinos, and each one has 2 Combi Bolters and a Havoc Launcher.
Okay, so my Imperial list, Space Wolves and Dark Angels. I'm running a Lion and Wolf list. So I'm using the stratagem from the Dark Angels Codex to bump up in my 2 characters, one from the Space Wolves, one from the Dark Angels. For my Dark Angels, I have a battalion that is with a librarian who is my HQ. He is a brilliant strategist, hopefully get a few command points back. He has Force Sword and a jump pack. I also have a Master with a jump pack, Storm Shield, and Thunder Hammer. He's going to be the Lion part of the Lion and the Wolf. I have 3 tactical squads, 5-man squads. The sergeants have Storm Bolters. And then I have a 5-man Inceptor squad that have the Plasma Exterminators. Then for my Space Wolves detachment, I paid a command point for an extra relic. This is a Vanguard detachment. I have a Rune Priest that has a Runic Axe and a Bolt Pistol, a Wolf Lord with a Storm Shield, Thunder Hammer, and he has the relic, the Wolfenstone, that gives him and any Space Wolves that aren't wolfen an extra attack within 6 inches of him. He will be the wolf part of the Lion and the Wolf. And I have a unit of Wolf Guard, 5 of those with Power Fist, Storm Shield. I also have 3 units of Long Fangs. 1 unit has 4 heavy bolters and a sergeant. The other 2 units are identical. They have 4 missile launchers, a heavy bolter, and then I've upgraded them to have a Wolf Guard pack leader in Terminator armor that has a Cyclone missile launcher and a Storm Bolter with a Storm Shield. And finally, I have a Storm Fang gunship with 2 las cannons, 2 twin multi-meltas, and the big Hellfrost destructor gun. Alright, so JP has placed his objective in that ruin. We've got the middle objective up on this bastion, and then my objective is in the ruins. So we're going to deploy our armies, and then we will come back. Okay, so the Lion and the Wolf lists finished deploying first. I've got some Dark Angels with their librarian in this front building. Should give you some perspective. I got, with my objective there, I've got a unit of Tactical Marines with the Long Fangs. In the plain, I've got my 5 Wolf Guard with the Master, the Wolf. My Rune Priest is in between the 2 Long Fang squads, and then I got another Long Fang missile launcher squad over here in that ruin. And in reserves, I have my Inceptors with the Lion, and I also put this squad on the Hunt. They have the 4 heavy bolters.
As far as the Alpha Legion Iron Warriors deployment, I'm just kind of keeping it spread out. You know, Hellbrutes towards the front with the Demon Princes. Rhinos are going to be pushing forward. Got some screens in the backfield to take care of any deep strikers. You know, anything from dropping in my backfield. Iron Warriors, and Iron Warriors just kind of screening. We got the Havocs over here, also right here, and right there. They're just going to be moving up the board, kind of just, you know, shooting and moving to where they need to. So
after deployment, I have 6 command points left. I spent 1 to put those long things on the Hunt, and 1 to use the Lion and the Wolf stratagem. JP's down to
9. I have spent 1 command point for the Flesh Moto Exoskeleton on my Iron Warriors Demon Prince.
Alright, I finished deploying my units first, so I get a +1 to see if I go first. JP's got to beat a 6. Would you like to seize the initiative, sir?
I will try to seize the initiative. That 6 flashed up.
Alright. Dark Angels, Space Wolves, turn 1.
Since I do not have the first turn and I failed to seize the initiative at the start of Brandon's turn, I'm going to spend 2 command points for the stratagem prepared position. So everything that does not have the flyer keyword, or I'm sorry, the flyer battlefield role aircraft, will get +1 to their save as if they were in cover.
Alright, first turn, Lion and Wolf movement phase. I took my plane and moved up about 22 inches to there so that I would be in Hellfrost Destructor range and Multi-Melter range of these 2 vehicles, and I would also have line of sight over there on this mess. My Rune Priest had to shuffle up a little bit so he would be in 6-inch range of everybody. This tactical squad that was in the ruin advanced forward, and the ones that were in there moved up to play body meat shield for the librarian. And that's it, because the rest of my stuff's either in the plane or in reserves. Alright, so now I'm going to try to put, use this librarian to cast Aversion. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it on the Forge Fiend because it already hits on 4s, 5s if it moved. So if it moves, I'm going to have it hitting on 6s, just kind of take it out of the game, hopefully. So I need a 6 or better. That is a 4. We'll just leave it as a 4. Okay, then over here we're going to go with the Rune Priest. He is going to try to cast Stormcaller, which will give Space Wolves within 6 inches of him cover. I guess that counts for the plane.
Or no, you're right.
Yeah.
Cover.
So I need 8 or better. There's an 8. So it just says, yes, Space Wolf units within 6 gain cover. So that will be both Long Fangs and the plane and himself. He's out of range for Smite, and he is out of range of Tempest's Wrath of anything. So since I've successfully manifested a power, I'm going to go ahead and spend the 3 command points and go down to 3. And do the, I think it's called the Stormcaller stratagem, which is where if he successfully manifests a power, all Space Wolf units within 6 inches of him are at -1 to be hit.
Okay.
And I'm also going to use my Brilliant Strategist, who is on the field, to try to regenerate a command point.
Isn't it for each command point you spend?
I think it's just when you use a stratagem. Let me double check. It says Brilliant Strategist. He can reroll once per battle, any roll. In addition, each time you use a stratagem. On a 5+, you get a command point. Hey, so I go back up to 4. And I can't regen any more on turn 1. And that is my psychic phase. So I'm going to start shooting with my Stormfang gunship. He is going to put his 2 twin multi-meltas into that dreadnought straight ahead. He is going to put his his Hellfrost Destructor focused beam also into that dreadnought. And we're going to put 2 las cannons. Yes, into the other dreadnought over on the far side.
Okay. They are Alpha Legion, so you do get -1 to hit.
Oh, that's right. They're Hellbrutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Well, you can change it if you want to.
No, because he's hitting on 4s because he has Power of the Machine Spirit. So I think it'll be okay.
Okay.
Half of these will hit. Here are the twin multi-meltas to hit. And then here is the Hellfrost Destructor. 1 hit. These are all strength 8, so I'm winning on 3s.
Yep.
So we got 2 twin multi-melta hits on, that's at -4.
Okay, so I'll be on 6-ups because of prepared
positions.
So
both go through. 2d6 damage says 10 damage.
Okay. He is going to blow up.
Let's see if he does. So he can hit that rhino. Does not.
Okay.
And then the 2 las cannons are going over into the other dreadnought, hitting on 4s. 1 hits. Wounds on a 3. Wounds -3.
So 5 up.
Yes, sir. Nope. Goes through. 2 damage. Okay, so this group of long things is going to shoot into that Hellbrute. I've already got first strike from killing the other Hellbrute, but I want to kill this other Hellbrute to take some of his heavy weapons off the field and try and avoid him going crazed and getting a fire frenzy free shot at me. So I'm shooting Cyclone missile launcher, that's 2, plus 4 other missile launchers at him, and then this heavy bolter is going to go into the, I guess the rhino is the only thing I have in range. So these are the missiles hitting on 4s, and there's no lords around. And then the heavy bolter also not hitting on 4s, hitting on 3s. Heavy bolter needs what, 5s? Garbo. And these need 3s. Garbo. Got 1 wound through at -2.
So this will be a 4-up.
Yes, sir. Goes through.
D6.
D6 damage says 3 more damage.
Okay.
This squad over here cannot see him, so they're going to go all into the Plasma Chosen's Rhino. Let me see if the heavy bolter is in range. He's the one all the way here in the back. I don't think so. I don't know. He is in range. Okay. Same deal. 6 missiles, 3 heavy bolters into the Plasma Chosen Rhino. Hitting on 3s this time.
Yep.
And that's bad.
It's not great.
That is really bad. I feel like I want more to go in, but they got to get out and everything, so I'll leave it at that for now.
Okay.
These went on 3s. These went on 5s. Nothing. Good on you. Okay. Even though these are 2 separate squads, I'm going to pour everything from these 2 squads into that Hellbrute hitting on 4s. These are 7 bolters and 2 storm bolters. These are hits. Hits. Carbone. 5s. We got 2 wounds through on no minus, so 2 up. Okay. I believe that's it. That is the end of my shooting phase. No assaults. Okay, so that Hellbrute was damaged but not killed. He's at 3 remaining wounds. So we're going to see if he goes on a fire frenzy on a 6. That's 4. Okay.
Alright, so we're just kind of advancing up with the rhinos. They moved up 12. They're still planning on shooting. They got a pretty good amount of shots for just combi bolters and havoc launchers. Talisman of Burning Blood, Demon Prince, he moved in advanced.
He got a 6.
He did get a 6. He came to run today. Havoc's just advanced up to get a missile line of sight on the plane. Havoc's moved up. Havoc moved up. Kind of short up my screens a little bit so nothing can strike in my backfield. And this Demon Prince could not reach anything, so he kind of just hopped up to the back, trying to keep out of line of sight of some of the long things. So, on to the shooting phase, because I do not have a psychic phase. Alright, so I'm going to start off with Forge Fiend. He's going to be shooting at his ectoplasma cannon is going to shoot at this tactical squad right here, and his auto cannons are shooting at the plane. I am going to be using the Demon Forge stratagem, so he rerolls all failed to hit and wounds.
Okay.
So first off, heavy D3 for the ectoplasma cannon. 1 shot. He hits on a 4 with a reroll. It'll hit.
Okay.
And wounds on a 3 with a reroll. No, nothing. Okay. So these. Demon Forge, is it failed?
Failed hits and failed wounds.
Okay.
Hit on 6s because of hard to hit and cloaked by the storm.
Well, I was wondering if it's all hit, because if it's all hits, I can reroll ones that would be
1, 2s, and 3s.
6. Well, if it's all hits, I can reroll 1 through 5.
Aren't the modifiers applied after
Well,
the
that's
hit
what I was
rolls?
saying, if it's all hits or if it's just failed.
It's failed hits is what it says, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I'll double check.
Okay.
Cause
Rules. I've got it too. I've actually got it pretty handy here.
I think it is failed, but I just want to double make sure because it's.
Demon Forge says reroll all failed hit and wound rolls for that model until the end of the phase.
Because if it was like Belisarius Call, he can reroll 1 through 5.
Okay.
Because it doesn't. It's regardless of modifiers. It's just reroll all hit rolls. So even if it would be a successful, but modifiers make it a fail.
He can reroll them anyway.
Yeah.
So you're rerolling 1s, 2s, and 3s here.
Yep, 1s, 2s, and 3s. So.
Ooh, 3 hits so far, and you can reroll 2 dice.
No, just 1.
Oh, okay.
But
3 hits. Strength.
His strength is 8.
I'm pretty sure I'm toughness 7. And toughness 7, so 3s.
All wound. That is -2.
Okay, I got that power off, so I'm under the benefit of cover.
-1,
so I'm on a 2-up, takes me back to a 3-up. 1 goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage. And I'm going to count up on the damage. So he's taken 2, and the lion and the wolf actually injured the wolf, so he's taken a wound, a mortal wound.
We're going to use the stratagem Fire Frenzy. On this Dreadnought, he did not move, so it's going to fire at the closest unit, which is this tack squad.
You going to frag him?
No, it'll put you on 2 up, so I'm just going to...
Okay.
So...
What's the third extra dice for? Should be 2 las and a missile.
2
Which one?
las and a missile. I forgot to differentiate.
That's fine. Which one's the missile?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So this is missile.
Okay.
So
it's just 1 shot anyway, though,
yeah.
right?
Well, it's -2 as opposed to -3.
Gotcha. So 2 wounds at -3.
Yes.
So I'm on a 2-up, so a 5-up. 2 dead Marines.
Out of range. So just 2 combi bolters and a havoc launcher there.
Okay.
That's what I want to do. So. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm going.
Okay, so 2 combi bolters and a havoc launcher into this tack squad. So havoc launcher.
Taking wounds. One's
Yeah.
got 3 left. Okay.
3 shots from the havoc launcher, so it'll be on a -1.
2 hits.
2 hits. And then the combi bolters.
2 hit.
So this will be a 3 for the havoc launcher and 4 for the combi bolters. So it'll be 1, -1, and 1 regular.
So the -1 on a 3-up. Whoa, run away. That's a 5. And then the regular on a 2-up. He's good.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, this next squad is in rapid fire range, so it's going to fire the same thing into that squad.
Okay.
Havoc launcher, 2 shots. Hits on 4s. Wounds on a 3. No wound. And then...
None of those were 1s to hit, were they? Because you're within 6 of the beat.
No, they weren't.
It's okay.
And then the combi bolters.
Roll 1s. 4s. 3. 2 ups. Get another one. Let's see, there's 2 on the top floor. Okay. So there were 3 left. So it's got to be the sergeant, I reckon. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll leave only 2 on the top floor of that unit.
Now, the heavy bolters from this Havoc squad are going to shoot at that same squad,
Okay.
and the missile is going to shoot at the plane. And the combi bolter is in range, so he will shoot. So these are at the squad.
Okay. 2-man, right?
The two-man
that are left. Okay.
One storm bolter miss. Okay, these heavy bolters wound on 3s. So it'll be 5 at -1 on that 2-man squad. So just 3 ups.
3 ups. Another one drops.
Okay.
Pull
And
the
then
closest one. So I'm just going to swap these and then put him back. There we go.
the missile hits the plane on a 5+.
Yes, sir. 3.
It is a miss. Okay. So this Havoc squad over here, really their only target is the plane. So they're going to be shooting up there. Crack missile and heavy bolters. So
Okay.
these hit on 5.
Yes, sir.
2 heavy bolters.
1 on 5s.
1 wound.
1 wound. I'm on a 2 up, but goes back to a 3 up.
Yep.
Saves with a 4.
Okay. This squad is going to do the same thing.
Okay.
So I rolled storm bolters last time and I shouldn't have. So
That's right.
missile and 3 heavy bolters. It's a little better. 2 heavy bolters and a missile. So
Not bad.
5s and a 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 1 heavy bolter, 1 missile. So
So I got a 3 up on the heavy bolter.
Yep.
Failed. So it takes a wound. It goes down to who's taking 3. And then that's -2. So I want a 4 up from the saves with 5.
Okay. Now the Rhino is going to shoot its Havoc launcher and 2 combi bolters at the last remaining guy.
He's the one up here.
Oh, okay, he is.
Yeah, this is a 5-man around the librarian, and this is a 5-man behind the librarian.
It's still in range.
Okay. Alrighty.
So it's a Havoc launcher,
Take cover. One
One
shot. Oh.
and then storm bolt or combi bolters.
Not looking good there.
Just 1 combi bolter wound.
2 up. A 4. Whew.
Okay.
Can the prince even charge him up there, or does he have to go into this other
He'd
unit?
have to be able to place his base up there.
I see.
Because he has the fly keyword, but warp bolter from the demon prince over here onto him.
Okay, yeah, he can see him.
So he hits on. He did not advance, so he hits on a 2,
Yes, sir.
and he wounds on a 4.
Yep. Warp
So 2
bolters are
wounds.
-1 or minus.
Honestly, it's my first time playing them,
Right.
but it's -1, so they're on a 3 up.
3 up. Got him.
Okay.
First strike.
First strike. Now, this demon prince is going to shoot his warp bolter into the next
First
squad.
squad after
This one
librarian.
hits on 3s because he advanced.
That's an assault weapon, right?
Yes, it is an
Very-
assault weapon.
Very cool.
So both hit.
Yes, sir.
1 wound, -1.
Good.
Okay. Now, in the shooting phase, I'm going to go down to 1 command point left. So I have 1 command point left. I'm going to endless cacophony this Marcus Lanesh.
Okay. So you're down to 3 command points. Okay, and I'm at 4. All right. So they're going to shoot again. Are they going to shoot at what?
They're just going to fire at this. I guess this squad and the missile up there, like last time.
Okay.
Double check, make sure I'm still in range. Should be. Okay. And I don't think the combi bolter is out this time. So missile onto the plane. It needs a 5. Does not. And heavy bolters into the squad.
Yep. 3s.
Okay.
3s again. Ugh.
3 minus 1.
3 ups.
All
They are
good.
good.
Okay. So that is all my shooting.
Alright, so Demon Prince is assaulting what?
He is going to charge.
I think I've circled that librarian enough where you can't get to him.
Yeah, I can't get within a winch, so he's just going to go into that squad there.
Okay.
Is that one big squad or 2 squads?
No, it's 2 separate. This is 5, and then that horseshoe around him is 5.
I guess I'm going to declare both. Both units, because I could theoretically hop over to here.
Okay. You want to film while I try to measure for Overwatch?
Yeah.
12 inches from him. I think will be everybody but this back row.
I think everybody is actually.
Okay.
Because
So
you
I've
were
got
past his base.
2 storm bolters, and then there will be 8 bolters.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't really matter because they're all the same strength.
Yeah.
All hit on 6s. Everybody moved, so there's no re-rolling 1s. So I got
1.
sounds about right. 5. Got it.
So 3 plus does a wound.
All right. So 1 wound to the Demon Prince. He needs probably, I would say, a 6 to get into the front squad. It's a 4.
I will command point.
No, wait, doesn't Burning Blood let him reroll 1 automatically? Reroll charges?
Does it? Oh, he can reroll field charge rolls.
Yep.
So
Reroll. Yeah, I think it's both dice. So, boom.
that's a 7. So
He's in the front squad for sure.
yeah.
You can probably put him right up against the wall. He should be within an inch.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go here.
Okay.
All right.
So you get a pile in first and strike first, Mr. Charger.
Yep. So he is marked a corn, so he has a 5th attack, and he has double talon, so he goes up to 8 attacks.
That sounds fair. He's really good. A lot of people are running these corn demon princes now.
Yeah. I really like the extra attack. I mean, it sucks you don't get the smite and the other powers, and you can't deny with it, but
He's a house in melee, and he can beat up flyers, which is the Eldar meta right now.
Mm-hmm. So he hits on 2s, reroll 1s.
Okay.
And on a 6, Death to the False Emperor.
Correct.
Alright, so no 6s, but he wounds on 3s.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so that is 7. Oh,
There's
wait,
1,
it's a
2 in there, yeah.
So that is
6 at minus 2.
6 at minus 2.
So that'll put them on a 5 up.
Yes.
And I don't think I could have. Could I have heroically intervened?
Yeah, you can.
As long as he can be placed, right?
As long as he can place, yep. I technically should have declared your librarian as a charge anyway.
So that he could,
That
in
way,
case he
I could
heroically intervened.
if you heroically intervene, or also when I pile in, I can Fury of Corn at the end of the fight phase and fight again.
Fight him, yeah.
So.
And I know I did that out of sequence. I've never actually heroically intervened until just now.
I have a few times.
So 5 ups, 4 go down.
Yep.
So that just leaves El Sargente. Okay, and the librarian. So El Sargente, I think he gets 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. Goodbye. 1 hit, wounds on a 5, no wound. And then the librarian has a Force Sword. I think he hits on 3s, right?
I believe
Yeah,
so,
3s with only 3 attacks. So good. Does not wound. I was going to force you out. Force weapon.
I miss Force Weapon so much.
Is he going to Fury of Corn to try and wipe out that one Marine?
No, it ain't worth it.
No, it's not.
No.
That guy is a sergeant, so his leadership is an 8. He lost 4 of his buddies, so he's on a -4. 4 plus 2 is 6, so he sticks in there.
Sticks in there, but I did get first strike.
You did.
So we both got first strike, so we're at a point apiece right now.
1-1.
So,
And now start of this, or at the end of these second turns, the battle rounds,
when we start scoring
points.
Yep.
All right, Lion and the Wolf, turn 2 coming up. All right, turn 2, Lion and Wolf movement phase. These guys stayed still again. These Longfangs stayed still. He did pretty much nothing. These fell back over here. They didn't fall back. They just moved away from this mess that's coming in on them. The Librarian jumped back. The one that was left in melee fell back. My Wolf Lord, the Wolf, and his Wolf Guard got out of the plane and moved up. The plane shot over here. He's now closest to the Demon Prince, so I'm trying to threaten both Demon Princes. My Plasma Inceptors and the Lion have struck in on this side to threaten the Plasma Chosen or these Havocs. And that's it. I've left my Longfangs with Heavy Bolters in reserves because there was nowhere really for them to come in on the back side, and I didn't want to walk them in on my side and have to march across the field. So we'll go into my Psychic phase. This feller here, he's got 24-inch range. I think he's just going to smite. He'll smite here.
Okay.
Need a 5. He perils and takes 2 wounds. And he'll, I guess, I don't even know what to do. Mind Worm isn't good here, and the -1 to hit, I guess I can put the -1 to hit on this middle Rhino here.
Okay.
That's a 7, and that is Aversion, which needed a 6. So this middle Rhino is at -1 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, this guy here is going to cast, that's my Rune Priest. He is going to cast Stormcaller on himself to give him and these guys cover. Really, it doesn't matter. Do I have 18-inch range? I can try another Super Smite. I do. So he's going to try to 6-up Smite over here. Goes off.
Okay.
D3 mortal wounds. I've actually got D3s. Why not use them? That's a 1 damage.
Okay.
And then he will cast Tempest's Wrath on that same Rhino.
It brings the Demon Prince down to 6 wounds remaining.
That's a 6 to go off. It goes off on a 6.
Okay.
That's at a further -1 to hit. So that Rhino's -2.
Hitting on 5s now.
Alright, we're going to start with Plane into Demon Prince. This is Twin Multi-Melta, Focus Beam, Hellfrost Destructor, and 2 Las Cannons. Hitting on 3s.
Oof.
So far, so good. So that's the...
There's another 2 in there.
Oh yeah. Wow, that was really great. So that's the Hellfrost. This hits on wounds on 3s.
Okay, so 2 there.
And then this was a Multi-Melta.
Wounds on a 3.
So he's on his invuln, obviously, for the Multi-Melta. And then the Hellfrost Destructor, I think, is a -2. It's a -4 as well.
Okay, so the Hellfrost Destructors, I need 5-ups. Those are going to go through unless I reroll. And the Multi-Melta.
These are all D6 damage.
I'm not going to reroll any of it because he's probably going to die regardless of just 2 of them going through.
He takes 8 damage.
Yep. So now he was my Warlord.
Yay!
So, but he has the I Am Alfarius, so the Chaos Lord will become the next.
Seeing a Rhino there with the Plasma Chosen.
He is.
Is he your only other?
He is my
Alpha Lord.
He is my only other Alpha Legion.
And which which Warlord trait does he get in addition to I Am Alfarius? Roll a d6. I'll tell you. I've got it right here in my phone.
A 5.
Go down to my Slanesh list. A 5 will be Lord of Terror. While within 6 inches of your Warlord, enemies roll 2 dice and discard the lowest for morale tests. Okay, we're gonna go over to, we'll do these Longfangs, and we're gonna go into the Plasma Chosen's Rhino.
Okay.
I've got 6 missile launchers, 3 heavy bolters.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Does everything hit?
Yep.
These wound on 3s, these wound on 5s. Trip 1. Let's see if we can do 6 more ones. Well, so we got 4 wounds at -2 for missile launchers.
Okay. So it'll be 5 ups.
5 ups.
So 1 saves.
3 goes through.
3 go through. 1, 2,
8 damage.
8 damage.
What? How many do they have? 11?
11.
Screw it. Let's get them out of that rhino.
Okay.
Reroll 1. That's 11 damage.
All right.
And let me see if I also get back a command point for my warlord. I do. Yeah, see if it blows up first. Roll 1d6. Does not blow up. Now 6 guys are falling out. None of them die.
Okay. So my chosen, plasma chosen, and chaos lord got out of the rhino into cover. So they are right there, facing down the wolf guard. So.
All right, we're gonna go with these guys into those chosen. I've got Storm Bolter plus 4 bolters.
Okay. Now they are Alpha Legion, so.
Okay. Nothing I can do about that. Hitting on 4s. 2 hit.
Okay.
We'll say that was the Storm Bolter. Sergeant knows best. Sergeant sucks. Okay. I think he just has a bolt pistol, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check that. Rune Priest, bolt pistol. So he can't shoot. They've shot these guys up here. We need to get some return fire mitigated, but it's going to be hard. So return fire mitigation will be... Yeah, all of this stuff will go into your Plasma Chosen.
Okay.
They're Alpha Legion, right?
Yes.
So I guess I'll spend the 1 command point to make them ignore all minuses, all penalties to hit.
Okay.
Let me double check that stratagem just to make sure that that is indeed the case. Is it called Keen Senses?
I believe so.
1 CP, choose a Space Wolves unit from your army. They do not suffer penalties to hit rolls this phase.
Okay.
So I go down to 3. I've already regen 1 this turn, so I can't regen 1. And they're going to pour everything into your Plasma Chosen.
Okay.
I got 6 missiles, 3 heavy bolters, and I'm pretty sure my bolter is out of range. Ooh.
Here we go.
And it's just a regular bolt gun, so he'll be bolty black.
So does the Terminator have a Storm Bolter?
He does. Bolty black.
Okay.
And he double taps, right? Because he's a Terminator.
He does.
So well, big dice are going to be the Storm Bolters.
Okay.
So we'll just do those separate. 3s. These miss. Heavy bolters. 2 miss. And missile launchers. Okay, these are regular bolters, wound on 4s. This is a heavy bolter, wounds on 3s. And then these wound on 2s.
Okay.
So you've got 2 regular saves on a 2-up because you're in cover.
Yep. They're good.
1 on a 3-up.
Good.
And then 3 4-ups. Because missile launchers are -2.
Yep. So it's +1. Yep.
1 more. 4-up.
Oh,
So there were 3 missiles, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So 1 failed, 1 failed. So 1 drops. That's pretty darn good. They're all plasma or something.
I guess I dropped the Storm Bolter here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, shot. This dude in here fell back. All I've really got is my plasma over there.
Yep.
I guess I can reach out and touch your chosen with my Storm Guard. Yeah, so I guess they have to go into these dudes. Is it model per model, or is for the 12-inch Alpha Legion rule? Because I'm within 9 inches, or just outside of 9 inches.
I think it's per model.
So I've got 3 dudes that would not be at -1, and then 2 dudes that would be at -1?
Yes.
Okay. they're not going to overcharge. There's no point. And they are 2d3 shots each. So since they're not overcharging, these are the ones that are not at -1 to hit.
Okay.
So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, plus 4, 12 shots.
Okay.
These are at -1 to hit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Alrighty. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. These hit on 3s, reroll 1s. It's cocked. And then that's a 1. Okay, so 2s go away. These all hit. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hit on 4s, reroll 1s only. These are 1s. So we got 1, 2 miss. These went on 3s.
Yep.
Strength 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds at -3.
Okay. So it'll be 6 ups. That's the unit. Okay.
Alrighty. So this unit of Havocs are gone to the Plasma Inceptors. I believe that is all my shooting, so I'm gonna figure out my charges. So what I'm doing is the Wolf is going into the Demon Prince, and the Wolf Guard are declaring an assault on the Plasma Chosen. So you got your Overwatch with your Plasma Chosen. The Wolf Guard are 1 wound each.
Okay.
So
So these 6s because it's Overwatch, but they reroll 1s.
correct for the Lord.
The Lord.
1 wound.
1 wound.
3 up invuln.
Give me a 1.
I'll give you a duel. Okay. And does the Prince have any kind of Overwatch?
He does have a Ward Bolter that I forget about.
Okay.
So it sits on 6s because Overwatch and reroll 1s. Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
My Wolf Lord. That's not going to make it.
Yep. And it's,
So-
you need a very high roll if you reroll because he's. I think you need a. Well, I don't think it's necessarily a very high roll, but.
He's 6 inches away, so he could get in there in a 5. I need a 3 or better on that 1.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I definitely have to re-roll it. Okay, and then the Wolf Guard goes 7.
Okay.
I forgot that the Lord was in there, so I'm obviously wanting to get him in melee as well. So he's doing Overwatch. Nothing. Okay, now we'll move my guys. All right, so I've got 3 Wolf Guard that can fight your Warlord because 1's within an inch of him and 2 are within an inch of that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last Wolf Guard has to go into the Plasma Chosen. So they have, okay, the pack leader has 3 attacks base and they're within 6 of my Warlord, so he gets 1 for the Wolfenstone. And then I get 2 attacks for the other guys plus 1 for the Wolfenstone. So this is on your Warlord.
Okay.
And then these 3 black ones will be on the Plasma Chosen. These are hitting on, well, technically they're hitting on 3s, reroll 1s, but then I subtract 1 for Power Fists.
Yep.
This on your Warlord. So no 1s. And this is on the Chosen, 2 1s. Okay, so this 2 goes away. 3s and 2s basically go away. Right?
Mm-hmm.
These are strength 8, 1 on 2s.
Yep.
And 2s. So we got 2 on your Chosen, and that's out. 7 on your Warlord.
Okay. He has a Seal of Corruption, I believe.
Yeah, it's 4 up invuln. And D3 damage each. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the 7.
Mm-hmm.
2, 2, 3, 4. I will command point one of them.
Okay.
Go down to 2. Nope. So D3 damage. He's dead.
6 damage. And then the 2 hits on, or the 2 wounds on your chosen. Need they're -3, so 6s.
Kills 2.
Kills 2. Okay, the chosen, 2 remaining plasma chosen are going to fight back on my wolf guard. They have what, 2 attacks each?
Yeah. Alright, so he's on 3s. 2 hits.
1 on 4s.
1 wound.
3 up. Good.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well,
Their leadership 8. They lost 2, so they can't.
they lost 3, right?
Yeah.
So they can't, yeah. Oh, 6, they could lose 1 more, right?
Yep.
And is that all your Alpha Legion Warlords?
Yeah.
Okay, so I get Slay the Warlord and I control my objective, so I'm up to 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll try and keep track of that. 3. No one controls the center objective, and you control yours on your turn. Alright, man. Movement phase, turn 2 for the Chaos Forces.
Plasma Chosen fell back.
They moved up.
The Stormbolter Chosen moved up onto the objective, got out of the Rhino. Rhino moved over. Rhino moved over. Chosen got out.
Forward moved, obviously.
My back screens kind of moved up to help provide some extra shots on the Inceptors and the Wolf Guard. Havocs again just kind of advanced up. Forge Fiend and Hellbrute stand still.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Demon Prince hopped over, trying to get towards the backfield.
So here, threatening my tactical marines. All right, no psychic phase, right?
No psychic phase.
What are we shooting with?
Well, I guess first off, let's go ahead and get the. I want a command point for a Fire Frenzy.
So you're down to what, 1?
Down to 1, Hellbrute, and well, actually, I don't know if I'm gonna Fire Frenzy. Let me measure first, because these guys are a little over 14, 15, and yeah. So first off, I'm going to shoot these Havocs into the Wolf Guard.
Okay. Okay, so we got a bunch of heavy bolters and a missile into my
Now,
Wolf Guard?
I am going to frag you, I reckon.
Okay.
So,
D6.
6. And then Stormbolter.
Alright, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
We roll 1s.
I don't think there's.
Oh, that Lord doesn't count, right? He's only for Iron Warriors?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Wow, you didn't really need it.
no. So 4's on the Stormbolter, 4's on the missiles, and 3's on the heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter are orange, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So. Alright, so that's 5 heavy bolter wounds, and then 7 with no AP.
5 3-ups.
Yep. All good.
All good. And then how many?
7 2-ups.
5, 6, 7 2-ups.
All good.
Wow. Go guys, lucky, lucky, lucky.
Okay. I guess the Forge Fiend. He's going to hit on 5s. I guess the Forge Fiend's just going to shoot at him. I'm going to Demon Forge.
So now you're down to 1, right?
Now I'm down to 1.
Okay, 1 command point for Demon Forge.
D3 shots. 2 shots from the ectoplasma. 6. Alright, so these hit on 4s with a reroll. So 1 there.
Okay. 4s with a reroll. Very good.
Okay.
Above average. Great.
Yep. These 2s with a reroll, and this is a 3 with a reroll. Alright, so that's 7 minus 1s.
7 3-ups.
Yep.
I've done it before. I can do it again. Oh, there's 2 of them.
And 1 that's minus 3.
1 minus
So
3. That'll be on a
still
3-up invuln. So 2 go down.
Okay.
So because of that Hell Brute, we'll pull these 2 to keep them the closest, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then this Chaos Space Marine squad back here is going to shoot at them. And I don't think any of them are actually in rapid fire, so it's just 5 single shots.
All right. 4s.
1.
1 2 up. 5.
Okay. The back squad, still don't think anybody's in rapid fire range. So just 5 single shots.
And that's the long line squad there in the middle.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All hit.
4s.
3 wounds.
3 2-ups. That's how you get them. It's just way to fire. I gotta pull the captain to keep you away from that plane.
Okay. And then
And leave his arm behind. There we go.
three single shots from over here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead and shoot this rhino at him.
The one with the -2s to hit.
Yeah.
So no point even in doing the havoc launcher,
You
right?
hit on 6. It's -1 for moving and -2.
So -3. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So havoc launcher has 3 shots.
Hit on 6s.
Hit on 6s.
There it is. Oh. And then the bolters hit on 5s.
And then 4 bolters.
One hit.
1 wound.
Safe.
Okay. Alright, I reckon we're going to shoot 2 heavy bolters at him.
From your havoc squad there.
I guess 2 heavy bolters and a storm bolter. I guess all heavy bolters and storm bolter into him, and the missile up here.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. Storm bolter. Missile on the plane. Hits on a 4. Hits.
Yes, sir.
Wounds on a 3.
Yes, sir.
It wounds -2.
So I'm on a 5-up. That's 5.
Okay. And the others need 4s for the storm bolter and 3s for the heavy.
That's a lot.
7 3-ups and 2 2-ups.
Alright, 7 3-ups. I wish I could do it the old school way, 1 at a time, but I'm not gonna be I don't want to be a dick. Yeah, he's way dead.
Alright, now I will use my last command point to fire frenzy.
All that. Well, they drew a lot of fire for 4 Wolf Guard.
The red are the missiles.
Alright.
All hit.
Oh boy. 3 wound?
3 wounds. 1 -3.
Okay. That'll be on a 6-up. That's a 6.
And 2 5-ups.
1 goes through.
3 damage.
3 damage. I think he's taking 3, so he's taking 6 now.
How much you got left?
I'm wanting to say they have 14 total. So I think he's at 8. He is... Yeah, he's a land raider. So 14, so he's down to 8 wounds on the plane.
What am I doing? Okay, this chosen squad are going to shoot this last remaining guy over here.
Yep.
They're all in rapid fire range.
Yeah,
so
he's in trouble.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So.
You could run a lot of bolter spam with chosen and bikes. Like put 3 bike squads in your fast attack, 3 chosen squads in your elites, and you just got so much bolter discipline. I know the Chosen don't do it as well as the bikes, but
Yeah, I like the amount of just bolter shots you can get in Chaos.
we got 3s, 4s,
9.
3, 6, 9. He sticks.
Okay.
How does he stick?
I guess the squad up there is going to shoot at him.
Okay.
It's not as many shots, but
Yeah, I don't think they're in rapid fire range. This is the objective squad onto my last sergeant. Well, not my last one, but the last one from that unit.
they all came to shoot.
Looking at 4s. They did come
I'm
to
gonna
shoot.
reroll that one because I hit it.
Sure.
So
It's another 9, right?
Yep.
There's no 1s on these dice. There are no 1s except for that. Wait a minute.
That 1-1.
They're just going to assault him anyway. It's not worth saving 1 sergeant. Okay.
And then I have. I think that's everything.
Has this one shot?
No.
I don't think it has. That's the last one you have, I think.
I guess I want to shoot at the plane.
Sure.
Or no.
These guys.
No, I'm gonna assault those guys. I'm gonna rapid fire the plane and havoc launcher onto your long fangs back there.
Okay.
So
Havoc launcher.
Sweet. Hits on 4. Excellent. I'm going up. These will hit on 3s for sure.
See 4s on the plane.
Yes.
Above average.
5s.
5s. 1. 3 up. He's good.
Okay.
Are we into the assault phase, or are we shot everything?
I think we shot everything.
All right.
Alright, so Demon Prince is going to charge. He's going to declare both of these, just in case.
Okay. And then I think my librarian just says bolt pistol. So this all hits on 6s. Looks like I got 3 hits. 1 in on 5s. Nothing.
Okay. So to reach your librarian, it looks like I'll need an 11, I think.
It can happen.
Let's see. Let's do it this way. It's easier. Actually, looks like a 10.
Okay.
So I need a 10 to reach the librarian.
And like a 3 to reach the other dudes.
A 9. So close. So
You're out of command
actually,
points, right? Because you fire frenzied.
Shoot, yep. But I got 9 inches.
You can get close enough.
Well,
That puts the end of his base here. He'd have to pile in towards them, right?
well, let's see here. 9 inches to right here.
Yeah, true. Can he pile towards him, though? And get within an inch?
I don't think
Maybe.
I can. I mean, I could pile in, but
Yeah,
because you got to end up towards the closest enemy model,
right.
or you got because it's not just
Towards
closer.
the closest, it
Yeah,
says.
yeah,
Yeah, as long as
so-
you aim closer to the closest. Okay, any other charges?
Given that, though, I'm going to go to here
Okay, sure.
to keep you from heroically intervening. Not
Gotcha.
saying that you would do that, because I would get attacked
Oh,
if
yeah,
I
yeah.
declared you.
Yeah, I'm not.
But-
That's my warlord, man.
No, actually.
Yeah, you
that
better
makes
come
sense.
over there towards him.
Yeah.
That way, if
So-
you wipe them, you can go into him.
Alright, so that's 8 attacks, because he's marked a corn again.
He's your only charge, right?
I can't charge the flyer,
Correct.
and nothing else is in range to charge.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You're rolling ones.
And Death of the False Emperor. Real ones.
Very nice.
And these will go on 3s. 5.
5 win -2, right?
Yep.
5 ups. So statistically, one of these guys is going to live. 2 of them, actually.
Right.
So we're going to leave like that, so you have to pile that way, right?
Yep.
There we go. Okay, so 3 have dropped. Then I get a pile. That might work. Okay, I got 3 attacks back, hitting on 3s. They came to fight, wounding on 5s. Boom, nothing.
Okay.
Their leadership 8, they lost 3 dudes. That's 8, so they're good.
Okay.
Is it turn 3?
Turn 3.
You score 1, 2, 3.
3 points. So that puts me up to 4 victory points.
Yep, 4-3. Chaos in favor. Okay, these long fangs sat tight. These long fangs are starting to shuffle out of this ruin. This guy kind of just bounced up a little bit to do his cover thing in the psychic phase, hopefully. My warlord jumped over here. These guys fell back. The plane left this area and flew back over into the midst. The Inceptors jump up 10, followed by my lion. And here in the very backfield, since he started to push up, I've got my long fangs that walk on with heavy bolters.
And the wolf lord.
Oh yeah, this wolf lord, he jumps up here. He can stand here, and he'd be an inch away. But wobbly model, he's going to fall like crazy. We just set him here for good measure, but he's actually on the edge of this platform, threatening those fellers.
Okay.
Psychic phase. He's going to do the cover thing for all of them. What's it called? Fury of the Storm, I think. No, that's not right. It's called something really much cooler than what I just said. It's called Stormcaller. Close enough. Need an 8. That is a 9. Or no, that's an 8. So him and all units within 6 of him. Space Wolves gain cover. And then he's going to try to smite Mr. Flesh Skeleton. That goes off with a 9.
Okay.
D3 mortal wounds says 2 mortal wounds.
He has 6 remaining.
He is going to cast Aversion 24 inches. I guess on those plasma guys up there. So Aversion, that's a 7. Aversion goes off on...
I think it was a 6.
It does. So they are averted.
Okay.
And he's going to smite the Demon Prince. Need a 6 this time, right?
Yep.
Nope. I've got a lot of missiles that can go into him, so I think I'm just not going to re-roll that. Okay. Into the shooting phase. We're going to pour everything into him.
Okay.
So I got 6 missile launchers.
Yep.
I got 3 heavy bolters. And I got a bolt gun.
Okay.
Bolt gun, 3s. 5. Nothing. Heavy bolter, 3s. Need a 5, right?
Yep.
1.
Okay.
And then missile launchers, the ones that count.
Oof. And 3s on the...
Yeah. That might be one that's worth re-rolling because I do have those still, but they moved. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick with that for now. So
you still have to...
these have to wound, both wound.
Okay.
So we've got 1 at -1, so that'll be a 3 up.
Yep. So 3 up.
Because he's on flesh metal skeleton.
And we reroll.
That's fine, that's 5. And then 2 4 ups. Both fail.
Yep.
You gonna? Oh yeah, you can't
I don't
re-roll.
have anything, so... And he's dead. Nope.
Now's the time to re-roll. I'm gonna go down to 1.
Okay.
Re-roll this 1.
Yep.
7. Let's
Right,
see.
he's dead.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I regenerate that. I do not. So I'm at 1 command point now. That's a little bit of pressure on my backfield. Got some sunlight coming in behind the Dark Angels. That means something. Okay. They fell back. He, I think, just has a bolt pistol. I don't think he's in range of anything. Should have shot at the prince first, I guess. Yeah, Rune Priest and my Warlord just have bolt pistols. They fell back. So these nerds Still can't see the Hellbrute, but we can see the Mauler Fiend, or the Forge Fiend rather, with everybody but the Heavy Bolter. So my Heavy Bolter will go up into these guys up top.
Okay.
And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missiles into your Forge Fiend. And then this bolt gun here will go up there as well.
Okay.
Bolt gun. Hits. Wounds. Heavy Bolter needs 4s. Is this something I keen sense? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, let's spend this last command point. See if I regenerate. I do not. So I'm hitting on 3s with Heavy Bolter onto your squad up top. All hit. Wound on 3s. All wound. So that's up there, and then we got 6 missiles into your Forge Fiend. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Okay. So we got 1 2-up save up there for the bolter into those dudes, and then 3 3-up saves. Give me 2 of them, and then 2 -2s on your Forge Fiend.
So 5 ups. All right.
12 damage.
I am not rolling the saves very well today.
That damage, my damage has been pretty.
I think he's dead.
Really?
I think he's just dead.
My damage has been pretty garbo up until this point. I've been rolling a lot of 1s, 2s, 3s, having to reroll, but that was stupid.
Yeah, he's dead.
So I'm going to call that the Cyclone Missile Launcher and give all the glory to the Wolf Lord Battle Leader.
Really, up until like your first turn of shooting, your damage wasn't bad because
that's true.
The Hellbrute picked up and
that's true.
And the Rhino. So
okay,
but yeah, the damage is what outweighing the 5-up saves. I'm not rolling.
Correct. So we're going to move over to the Plasma Inceptors. I really need to get these Havocs off the field. They don't need to overcharge, so they're just going to shoot a lot of 1s. What? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 shots.
Okay.
Goodbye forever. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 shots. Hitting on 3s, rolling 1s. These are going to go away and go ahead and pull those. 14 hits for the 13 hits. Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Got 2, 4, 6, 7 saves at -3 on these Havocs. Rightcha.
And they're dead.
Okay. The Jump Lord over there has no gun. The Wolf has no gun. I've got the plane and the outflanking scout long thing guys. So I don't have any command points anymore to put them on regular ballistic skill. So I've got heavy bolters and a bolter. I don't want to go into the guys in the cover, but that's really my only good target. Actually, I'll go into these Havocs.
Okay.
From back there.
So you'll be on -2.
That's true. 5s, right?
Yeah.
No. They'll go into this squad in the ruins.
Okay.
It's on a 2-up. So rapid fire bolter. So far so good. And heavy bolters.
Oof.
So they're hitting on 4s. All right.
I guess that makes up for the 12 damage.
Yeah, so there's 1 -1, so a 3-up save in the ruins over there in front of the plane.
Well, they're not all in cover. So
oh, okay. So 1 4-up. You're fine.
Okay.
All right, and then finally the plane.
Yep.
What I'm gonna do, I've got to finish off that Hellbrute, and I want to put into those Havocs. My airplane. I'm going to put 2 las cannons into the Hellbrute, 2 twin multi-meltas, and the Hellfrost Destructor into those Havocs, and I'm going to do the Dispersed Beam.
Okay.
Dispersed Beam is 3d3. So I got, well, I should have just done the Focus Beam. 4 shots. Okay, that's hitting on 3s. Wounded on 3s. Okay, that's at -2.
And strength on it?
6.
Okay.
And then these are the twin multi-melts. This will do reds actually to differentiate over there. 3s. You want to call that cocked?
Yeah.
Okay. 2s.
3s. Well, it would be 3s because they're T5 now, but yeah. 3 1s.
And then into the Hellbrute. 2 las cannon hits.
Okay, wait on 3s.
Okay. So we got 1 -2 on your Havocs.
Okay.
So they'll be on a 5-up.
Yep, 5 up. No.
So give me a Havoc.
And
then 2, let's see, that was las cannon, so 2 6-ups on the Hellbrute. Or -3s rather.
no. Double 1s.
8 damage. See if he blows up. Nope. So I got a Havoc and the Hellbrute. Trying to get some of these heavy weapons off the field. Okay, first things first, we're going to do the Inceptors into this squad.
Okay, so I've got
3 in rapid fire.
Yep, so
8 shots.
Yep. Okay. 2.
The Inceptors, I think, are toughness 5.
They are. Nothing.
Okay. They are going to assault 11 inches. If you want to hold that for me so I can get them into town. Nerd. There. This guy might have been a little too far. Magnets. How do they keep not working? Okay, I'm going to try to get this guy into the same squad.
Okay.
5 inches. Not going to make it.
Okay.
This dude is up here, so he needs to not roll double ones.
I think he can make it regardless.
Okay, he goes 5, so I want to put him actually over here.
Okay. And I'll overwatch.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So it's 12 shots.
1.
1. Nothing.
So he's in. The plane cannot assault. Nothing else is in range. Well, these nerds back here. They can go. That's a 10-inch charge. And then they had to stay 9 inches there, so that's a 9-inch charge. So they're going to try and join in over here just so they don't get shot at.
Okay.
They only go 7 inches, so they don't make it. The only thing I need to resolve now, these guys, whenever they charge, they do that meteoric descent. Let me see exactly how that. I've never actually had them survive more than a turn, so I don't know how that actually works. Says meteoric descent. No, that's them deep striking in. It's called crushing charge. Roll a d6 each time a model from this unit finishes a charge within 1 inch of an enemy unit. On a 6, they suffer a mortal wound. So I got 3 of them that are within 1 inch of you. 0. All right. I'm going to start first up here.
Okay.
So my Wolf Lord, I believe he has 4 base attacks, and then he has the Wolf and Stone as well.
Yep.
And he's the Lion and the Wolf, so he gets +1 attack for that. So he's at 4 base, 5, 6 attacks, and he gets +1 to weapon skill for Lion and the Wolf, so he's actually hitting on 2s even with the Thunder Hammer.
Okay.
2s, reroll 1s. Nope. And And twos. Yeah, he's strength 10.
So 4.
4 wounds at -3.
So 6 up. That's him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Over here, you can't interrupt combat, right?
No.
Okay. So the Inceptors, I think they have 2 attacks each. 3 for the Sergeant. He's within an inch of a guy in melee, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. 4, 8. Sergeant's got a red helmet, so he gets to be there. They hit on 3s. I'm outside of reroll 1s. Yes. Okay. They are strength 4. Room wound on 4s. Sorry, I'll roll a little closer. 1. Sergeant got a wound in.
Save.
Saves. Did not charge, did not.
My attack's back over
Yes,
there.
sir. Those are gone. So he can just stay put. You gonna pile in?
Yeah.
Move him towards?
Just, alright, so.
Yeah.
So it'll be
6 attacks, right?
7, because Sergeant has a chainsaw.
Chainsword, gotcha.
So. All hit?
Yes, sir. They are T5.
Yep. 4 wounds.
2, 3, 4. They're on a 3-up save. They are good. All right.
And so you score 3 points.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
So
And
6 to 4 going in the bottom of 3.
bottom of 3.
Okay. Okay, so that's my movement.
What went where?
So the rhinos kind of just moved over here, got within rapid fire range of the Lord. The Stormbolter, they're trying to press the objective in these long fangs. These guys are just moving kind of towards the center. Moved over to get some range over there. Same here. Try to help these guys out in combat. Plasma Chosen stick and steel because they have line of sight on the Lord.
Yep.
So
No psychic.
no psychic.
Shooting.
So shooting. So first off, just want to rapid fire over here. So be 10 shots because there's a guy underneath there in the back.
Yeah, he is.
3s or 1s. And 4s. I'm gonna stop throwing my dice. 6.
6.
6 3-ups.
Get one.
Okay.
El Sargento.
And nothing's in rapid fire, so just 5 single shots.
Okay.
One.
Oh, there they are. 4 makes it.
Okay. We're going to shoot overcharged plasma into the Lord.
And they're at -1 to hit, so they'll blow up on 2s, right? Because of the aversion.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so here's the front one.
Is it rapid fire?
Yeah, they're both in rapid fire, so
Okay.
this will...
Yes.
Oh, they're not -2 to hit.
-1, so
Okay, yeah.
it normally hits on 3s.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you said -2, sorry.
Yeah. -1.
And then the back one...
It's going to blow up. But 2 hits.
And he's moved on
3s. Or I don't think Lion and the Wolf gives me +1 to toughness. I think it's just strength.
I think so.
Okay. 1 wound.
1 wound.
He's on his 3-up invuln. He's good. Sticks it with a 6.
This rhino into him. So it'd be 2, and then Havoc Launcher. 4 shots from the Havoc Launcher.
All right.
Havoc Launcher hits on 4s. And these hit on 3s. These wound on 4s. So it'll be 4, and then this one's on a 3. So one 3 up and 4 2 ups.
It's 4 2-ups. He's going to take a wound, and then a 3 up. It's good. So he takes a wound. He's taking 2. 1 from being injured by the lion and the wolf stratagem.
The other Rhino Havoc launcher, 2 shots.
Yes, sir.
It's on a 4.
2 hits.
One's on a 3.
So that's a -1, right?
Yep.
3 up. Taking 3 wounds.
And the bolters.
If I can get my dice wrangled.
4.
4 2-ups.
Give me 2.
He's good.
Okay. I guess I want to shoot the missile up here and the heavy bolters back there.
All right.
So missile hits on a 4. Misses. And heavy bolters.
Looking for 3s.
And 3s. Ooh.
4.
4.
I'm going to take him on, I'm going to start on the sergeant. So he's on a 3 up. Good. It matters because they're mixed.
Yeah.
Good. 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 Okay.
Okay. And I guess 10 storm bolter shots into him.
Into the long fangs?
Yep.
Okay.
About really.
Ugh. Your dice have betrayed you, sir.
Yeah, it's not been a good game, but it's alright. 1.
2 up for the sergeant in the back.
Yep.
Is that cocked? What do you say?
That's fine.
Okay. 6. He is holding strong back there.
I guess he's going to charge over there. I think he can't fail. Maybe snake eyes.
Here goes a 6. So him into them. Where would you like him?
Just straight in.
How about there?
Yep.
Okay. So he will get a fight first. Any other charges?
Nope. Nothing else is in range. So he's got 4 attacks with a chainsword or chain axe and 1 with a chainsword.
Okay. Hitting on 3s.
2s.
Oh, 2s. He's a lord. That's right. Rerolling 1s.
So Death of the False Emperor. Okay. And the red dice went on 4s and the orange dice went on a 5. So
2 wins at minus. Is the chain axe -1?
yeah.
So 3 ups or 4 ups. Sorry. So 1 wound.
Yep.
So we'll say Captain Hands back here takes wound. And then you choose the first unit to fight after the chargers.
So it'll just be the Chaos Space Marine Squad. 3s.
Roll 1s now.
Oh yeah.
I think you picked up 3 1s. Did you reroll all 3?
It was 2 1s and a 2.
Oh, okay.
5s. So 1.
1, 3 up.
Yep.
That's a 2. That will take out an Inceptor. That's an expensive model that died. So we got 4 left at 2, 4, 6, and then the sergeant. They'll go into your squad. Hitting on 3s. No reroll. Wounding on 4s. We got 2 wounds, sir.
Kill the guy.
Just one in the back.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. I score 1 point.
You have
So
your
65 Dark Angels at the end of turn 3.
They stayed put to hold the objective. These long fangs stayed put, so because I'm out of command points, I can't give them keen senses. Librarian, Rune Priest. These guys advanced 8 inches to here, so they won't be doing anything. He did not move. He's holding that objective. This Master, the Lion, jumped up over here for this last Plasma Havoc, or not Havoc, Chosen. plane turned and flew 20 inches over here. The Inceptors jumped out of combat over here. These long fangs did not move. And we're going in my psychic phase. So what we're going to do is we're going to -1 a tank again. So he'll put -1 on that guy. Does not go off. And then he will, I guess that's kind of a waste with the smite now.
What's that?
If I smite up here, then this guy will have jumped up here for nothing.
Yeah, there's not really much else he could do though.
Right, so yeah, he'll smite up there. Goes off with a 6. Mortal wound.
Just cast him aside.
Okay. This guy will put aversion on, actually on those chosen back there. It's 24-inch range, does not go off. And then he'll do,
Smite on a rhino?
yeah, 18-inch range.
Yeah, it's visible, so it'd be...
It's out of range anyway.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, and he's more than 6 away from them, so there's no point in him casting anything else.
Okay. So...
Shooting?
Shoot phase.
Alright. These guys will go into your chosen with everything.
Okay.
4, 6. And bolter. Hitting on 3s. Or your Alpha Legion, right?
Yes.
Hitting on 4s. 1 heavy bolter. And 1 missile. Alpha Legion to the rescue. Missile wounds and heavy bolter wounds.
So 5 up for the missile.
Uh-huh.
And 4 up for the heavy bolter.
Give me 2. Okay, so of these of these long fangs, I've got 5 of the 6 missile shots that can come out that can go into his havocs. This last missile launcher will go into these chosen, and so will the heavy bolter.
Okay.
So heavy bolter and missile into the chosen. I need 4s, and that's heavy bolter shots. Need 3s, 2 at -1 on these chosen.
4 ups.
Your dice
They've been
rolled over.
They've been rather cold today, but
And
it
then
happens.
The 5 missiles remaining, 2 cyclones and 3 regular missiles into your havocs.
Okay.
And I'm needing force. Okay, that's 2 hits. Needing 3s. 1 at -2. Give me a havoc.
Okay.
Okay, so back here, let's go with the other Long Fang squad in your backfield. They are going to go into this 4 remaining dudes.
Okay.
And they are not at -1 because that's Iron Warriors, right?
Correct.
Hit on 3s. So, much better. If that was Alpha Legion, I would have missed like 3 or 4 more shots. It's very powerful. And then wound on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds at -1.
So that'd be 5 4-ups.
Yes, sir. Give me 3.
3 will drop.
You want these front 3? Which
Yeah.
one's the sergeant? Does it matter?
The front
Gold.
guy.
Oh yeah, no helmet. Okay, there's those.
Okay.
The Inceptors are going to go into the squad in the ruins
Okay.
because they have the fly keyword.
Yep.
So I'm going to leave. 1 Inceptor died, so they get 8d3 shots. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 shots.
How does it feel to beat up little kids, Brandon?
Well, not great, but really good. But not great.
The Inceptors have put in work this game.
They really have. Which is refreshing because I put all that work into painting them and they got just blown off the table the last...
They usually drop down,
12.
pick up a unit, and then they get picked up themselves, but today they've...
Was it 18 shots?
Yes.
Okay. Hitting on 3s. Okay,
Well, they
That's-
tried.
they did try.
They-
Goodness gracious.
They pulled their punches.
Yeah, well, they're like, we only need to hit 5 times. Wounding on 3s.
So
4 -3, so you're on a 5 up?
That's 4 up.
Give me 4.
So 2, 3, and 4. Okay.
He is going to put the dispersed destructor shot into them, and then the rest of their fire into this remaining guy.
Okay.
So the dispersed shot is going to be 3d3, 5 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. That's all hit.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s, strength 6. 4 wounds at -2 on this lone dude.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I think I've only actually made one 5-up save
Oof.
and one 6-up save.
That's not good for chaos. So we've got multi-meltas,
Okay.
las cannons left.
All right.
And a lone ranger there. Those miss.
And wound on.
Wound on 2s, strength 8 and 9.
Yep.
So
Well, it'll be 6s.
yeah, these are at -4, so 6s.
So 2 6s. Pass 1.
And this is at -3, so
He's dead.
okay. So all that is shot. Everything over here that can shoot has shot.
So
That's top of turn 4.
top of turn 4, you score 6 points.
6, yeah.
Yeah, so you go up to 12 to 5. Alright, so it's looking pretty bleak for Chaos, but the Chosen still trying to pressure up here. Rhinos are just trying to take down some attack squads. Havoc's moved back to help with the Inceptors, and these guys advanced to get onto the objective. So
And we found out that we're actually scoring wrong. Instead of scoring at the end of the turn, we're supposed to score at the beginning of our
Yeah.
player turn.
So it is now 7 to 3 in
Yeah.
favor of Dark Angels as opposed to 12 to 5.
Right. So yeah, still same disparity, right? We
Yep.
just okay.
So don't have any psychic still, so we're going to shoot. First off, we're going to do Combi Bolter and Havoc Launcher into the attack squad here from this Rhino. So it'll be 8 Combi Bolter shots. And Havoc Launcher has 5 shots. Came to shoot. Alright, so this will hit on 4s. And wound on 3s. 2 wounds there, -1.
4 ups. Got 1.
And then the bolters to miss. And 2 wounds.
3 ups. Got him. So
Okay.
all my tactical marines are dead.
Now this one is going to shoot at your warlord because characters can't block, and he should be
Correct.
closer than any other because the long fangs are further away.
Yep. Yeah, and all I've got around you is characters.
So-
1, 2, 3,
He is
4.
in range for rapid fire, so Havoc Launcher says 5 shots. Can't even shoot
Oh,
again.
here it comes.
4s, 3 hits, 2 wounds, -1.
So he's going to take 2 wounds already. I think that just kills him. 'Cause
Yeah, I think librarians are 4.
Yep, so slay the warlord.
Hooray! Chaos goes up to 4.
So it is 7-4.
Havocs are going to fire at the Inceptors, dirty Inceptors. So 2 heavy bolters hit, wound on 4s, 1 wound,
Okay, and that's on a 4 up. Got a 6.
and 3 for the missile.
Yes.
Fails. Okay. Storm bolter back here. It's on 3s.
Whoa.
Aim to shoot. And wounds on 4s. 1 wound.
Taking on the sergeant, 2 up.
Yes, sir.
Good.
And finally, I'm going to charge the Inceptors with my Chaos Lord.
Okay, so they are going to shoot some Overwatch. We're shooting 6, 10, 15 shots. So I got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Looking for 6s. 2.
2. Yep.
And 3s, right?
Yep.
1 wound.
4 up. Saves.
Alright.
Alright, so you can't fail, but I'll roll it anyway.
Go 7 inches.
So he'll smash in. And he'll do his attacks.
Is he the only one assaulting them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll hit 3 -1s and 1 regular.
3 4-ups. 1 fail. And then a 3-up. So 1 wound. Put it on old back dude. They'll consolidate into where they can all attack. So they've got 2, 4, 6, and then the sergeant. 3s. And your T4, right?
Correct.
4s. 3 wounds.
Okay, so 3 ups. He's good.
Oh, about to steal your dice.
Get off my dice.
All right.
So
At the start of this turn, though, you had what?
I didn't have any points.
Okay,
So
but you did get Slay the Warlord this turn.
Yep.
All right. How you feeling about this game?
Well, it's been a slacking. It's just went all downhill. Your first turn was just very overwhelming. I tried to bring it back, but too many minuses to hit. Keen senses turning off my Alpha Legion -1 to hit, and my bolters just couldn't cut through the power armor and the cover saves, so I'm 2 up. So I think we're going to call it here, because you're just going to mop up the rest of. I've only got 12 models on the board.
Okay. So if we call it here, you get Line Breaker.
Yeah, you do.
I get Line Breaker. So what's the final score of the game?
The final score of the game is 8-5.
Lion and the Wolf.
So
8-5. Let's take a look at our MVP units for the game. Howdy.
here we are. A little bit of post-game report. It was a strong, commanding victory from the Dark Angels and Space Wolves.
I honestly was not expecting that. I felt like my list was just kind of too passive, sit back and shooty, but with the new changes with the jump captains, the Inceptors being real aggressive, and the Long Fangs being able to outflank, it was a little more aggressive than it looked on paper.
Yeah, I was a little hesitant about my list, but just mainly because you don't really see a whole lot of like dudes on the ground. It's not like a normal chaos list. I don't have a lot of smites. I don't have high toughness, a whole lot of high toughness stuff, and I'm not playing the new demon engine, so it's a little bit different from the normal chaos list you see, which is one of the things we do like to do. We like to play units that you don't see often in competitive play, things like that. So, but as a whole, I still like my list. It just, the first turn was very deciding.
Yeah, I still think the Long Fangs are great. I know they aren't seeing a lot of play in the competitive meta and ITC stuff, because everybody's gearing up to blow up knights, so you can obviously just wipe out a squad of Long Fangs easily with stuff that can wipe out knights. But in casual play and in fun games like this, they have a place. That plane you don't see in competitive lists, but it had a place.
It's mean. It's
and
very mean.
The Inceptors you see in lists here and there, and I think they're pretty good if they're played right. I've just never played them right before. Mm-hmm. Who were your MVPs?
As far as it goes, there really wasn't a whole lot that excelled, but the Havocs, obviously they did about as good as work they could do this game. And the Demon Princes always, even though these were Mark of Corns, they didn't have the smites, but still they were able to pick up some models in combat. So I like them pretty well.
And like I said before, the Inceptors were great. They struck in, took out a unit, jumped in, jumped out, took out a unit, so they just kept erasing things. The Long Fangs sat back, held objectives, dug in with their save, their good save, and Keen Senses a few turns, let them ignore, move to shoot, so I think they were really good. And surprisingly, that airplane, getting the -2 to hit on it turn 1, I think, mitigated a lot of your incoming fire.
Put the Forge Fiend hitting on 6s, and there was only one Hellbrute to fire back at it. Other than that, I didn't really have anything to break through its armor. So
Right. And my primary tactic was to try and get things off the board that were high strength, which was your Hellbrutes, your Forge Fiend, and then those missile launchers. But it was a fun game.
Yeah, it was a fun game. It was a good game. It wasn't too I wasn't too overwhelmed. It's just I was on my back foot most of the game.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't able to come back. So, but it was fun.
How did you feel about the 2018 chapter approved mission Beachhead?
I really liked it. It's real similar to it's actually real similar to some of the like the missions you see where you score like at the end of turn and like ITC and stuff like that.
We just screwed up and we're scoring it in the turn.
We were scoring it in the turn, but it started at the beginning. But I really liked it. It's fun. So maybe we'll start playing a little more chapter approved missions in the future. So
yeah, and one thing that we did forget to factor in, we did do our line breakers. We forgot to do last strike. Which would have bumped each of our points up.
Well, I didn't get last strike. You
killed my librarian.
Oh, I did. Yeah. So it would have put it at 10-6.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 10-6 would have been the final score.
I really think that first strike, last strike, as opposed to just first blood, is a lot more fair. Both players have the opportunity to score those, whereas now with forward positions, they've kind of mitigated a little bit of going second, and I know a lot of the streams that I listen to, a lot of people actually saying that they prefer to go second.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. It really depends on your army, of course. Some people want that alpha strike that first turn, but a lot of people who do, a lot of armies will respond better to second turn and for that +1 to save. So.
Well, we'll dig into some more tactics next time. We got a tournament coming up at Famous Comics and Games in Beckley, West Virginia on May the 26th.
Yep.
2,000 point tournament, 3 detachments. We'll have all the information for the rounds posted on Famous Comics and Games website.
We'll have an event up for it, and they'll have all the events and everything, so just check that out. We'll share it to our page as well, so you'll be able to see it on our page or their page. So just keep an eye out for that. And
we've got a tournament report, at least I do, from the last tournament that we did. I got 3rd place at Famous. We're going to try and do another one this upcoming tournament. We're also going to try to film some battle reports at Famous starting soon. We would also like to thank Famous Comics and Games for our giveaway this past month and for continuing to give their endorsement for our gaming and give us the thumbs up.
And also running the tournaments that we are able to play in. So
yeah, it's great. We'd like to thank Dance with the Dead, Evolving Eye, Rhonda, Dave.
Yep.
And congrats again to Lisa.
Yep, congrats.
And
thanks for watching. So.